Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Elijah Schuler here with Francis Leon Starr.
Hello.
And we are here with The Ideal Show, where we talk about the ideal car, the ideal movies. But today, we're going to talk about men.
Ugh.
Don't.
I know. Today we're talking about the ideal man.
I know. We're not talking about all men.
We're not talking about just like Joe down the street. We're talking about the ideal man.
Ideal indeed.
So it turns out, I think our ideal men, they kind of line up a little bit. So tell me about him. Tell me about your ideal man, and I'll tell you about my ideal man.
Well, mine is somewhat similar to the average Joe in the sense that they, just get up every morning, have their routine going, come home, relax. And my ideal man loves relaxing, but gets really annoyed when his neighbors make noise. But what sets him apart from others is that he is an artist.
Yeah. Being creative, that's a really good thing to be.
Yeah.
Especially when you're experimental. I love a man that can get experimental with art forms.
You know what? This person I'm thinking about, he actually has a lot of experimental art, not only with music, although he plays the woodwind instruments just phenomenally.
Ooh.
But not just with music, but with paintings and with sculptures. Although one time he had a sculpture that he put in the sun for too long and it melted.
You got to watch out for that.
Everybody thought he was dead because of it. But
oh my God. It must have been a really realistic sculpture then if everyone thought it was him.
Yeah, I know.
He's talented. Okay.
He worked on it for a long time.
He must have. Oh, that's so sad.
I know.
Oh. I mean, the whole thing about art is that it's, fleeting, I guess.
I know. But
really
then,
strong.
Not only that, but he also is very much involved with dancing.
Dancing. Okay.
Yes.
He's real creative.
Yes. He can very vividly imagine, people he doesn't like them naked.
I mean, I guess that's a certain skill that you can have.
Of course.
He's imaginative.
Of course,
He's imaginative.
Yeah.
I love that.
Very imaginative. But people don't give him the credit that he deserves.
When do they ever give artists the credit they deserve, truly?
No, in fact, one time he even moved far away, so far away that he could brag about it, actually. And, everybody there was much like him, but eventually he got bored of it.
Yeah, I mean, that does happen when you're around people that are just always the same as you. Yeah. You gotta have that, you gotta shake it up.
Individuality. But individuality.
That's such a great word.
Yeah, and the thing about him is that his rivals, they're just very snobby. Like, somebody thinks because he looks exactly like him, but quote-unquote fancier, that means he's better than him, but he's really not.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about. He's not. Yeah, he's got, maybe he's got some money, but why would that make him any better than my guy?
Yeah, well, so the ideal man, he I don't know how to put this. He goes to work every day and has a stable income like most people. And
see, he's got a stable career.
Yeah, he hates his job.
And a home of his own. Doesn't everyone hate their job, though?
I know, but he hates his job with a passion, but is willing to do it, which is a phenomenal quality.
He still comes to work every single day.
Yes. While he has integrity, he definitely can, I don't know what the word is. Not submit, but he does what he's told.
He knows how to adapt.
Yeah.
He's adaptable. He's creative. He's adaptable. He's got a stable income, his own house. Oh my God.
Yeah. Let's talk a minute about his house,
His house.
Because he has everything so organized.
I love that.
Yeah. And it's a 2-story house, which means he has probably above average income.
He's got money. Are you kidding? In this economy?
I know.
Wow. Right? Especially in that nice of a neighborhood that he lives.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have that many neighbors.
Well, he has 2 neighbors.
He has 2 neighbors in his whole neighborhood.
Yeah, they're very annoying.
Yes, and very annoying neighbors, but only 2 of them in the whole street.
Of course.
That is so crazy.
We're both talking about Squidward, right?
Of course we're talking about Squidward. He's the ideal man.
It looks like we're almost out of time. Ladies, dump the Macho Men and go for Squidward.
Get yourself a Squidward. He's creative. He's got a stable income. He's got his own house. He is experimental with his art forms.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. You know, that nose.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. The nose.
Yep.
The nose does something.
Does something all right.
I think we're just about out of time, so we'll leave it on Squidward's nose. All right.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah. Thank you so much as well.
All right.